constituencies where SIR deletions were highest, in those constituencies happened to be those constituencies where the BJP vote last time was very bad. So the highest deletions were in weak BJP seats. Look at this. The highest SIR deletions were in seats where the TMC had nearly 60% vote and the BJP 26. The top 20 highest SIR deletions, this is the average vote. Why did they choose? Is it just chance? And this time, what happened? In these seats, the margin of victory last time was 33%. After the SIR deletions, this time it came down to 13%. And Yogendra, you know the difference between moving from 33% margin of victory to 13. Is there a message, a story in that?
Thank you, Dr. Roy. May I begin by congratulating Pradeep, as I've done on another channel. You're absolutely right. To go out of your way, to break from the herd, right, and to make a forecast that no one else believes in, and that too for a new and emerging party, is one of the most risky things to do.
Yes, exactly.
You did that, and that would restore some faith in exit polls in this country. So my congratulations.
I do want to say Doran once went out on a limb and he got it wrong. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding.
But that is really the problem. You go out on, if everyone makes a bad forecast, you also make a bad forecast, the world forgets about it.
Yeah,
but if you were the only one making a forecast and that was wrong, no one ever forgets that. So that's the risk, and that's why people don't do that.
Never got it wrong. Carry on.
Yeah, of course. On Bengal, so you are saying that there was a 20% swing in those seats, yeah? Am I right? From 33% advantage to TMC.
Yes.
To only 20% advantage.
To 13%. I'll put the graphic up again if we can.
To 13. Yeah, that's right. So, which means that we are looking at this massive swing, which happens in those constituencies where SIR deletions were the most.
Yes.
And if you have time, not right away, but could you ask your team also to do this very simple computation?
Right.
In how many constituencies is the margin of BJP's victory or lead smaller than the number of proportion of votes deleted in that particular constituency?
Yes,
that will give us a somewhat more precise idea. Yeah. But we are already looking at this. So, Dr. Roy, my sense was this, that look, elections are about popularity, people's surprise. So to say I did not get it doesn't mean that the election result was wrong. In all probability, we were wrong, which is what we can say about Tamil Nadu. People give this result, and when we analyze a state, the last thing we want to talk about is the election commission. It's just like a cricket match. You don't discuss the umpire, you discuss the match and the team's performance, which is what you would do in Tamil Nadu. The problem with Assam and Bengal is that you cannot but also look at the design or the system element in it. In Assam, it was small. In Assam, there was no SIR problem because there was no SIR in Assam. There was delimitation, which had skewed. And I honestly, Dr. Roy, please have a half an hour program one day just to discuss delimitation.
Said that in the morning
and show these maps to everyone.
Yeah.
So BJP, in a sense, had 10 seats in its kitty before the counting began. So there was the element. But having taken that into account, I would still say BJP would have won Assam in any case, even if there was no delimitation effect. I would actually almost say that the opposition produced almost a textbook of how not to contest elections. So in the last instance, Assam victory of the BJP cannot be put to the systemic effect. In the case of Bengal, however, this is a very serious question because the SIR deletions can be put in two different categories. The first stage of deletions, which happened everywhere in the country. 58 lakhs people were deleted in Assam, 97 lakhs were deleted in Tamil Nadu. That happened all over, and there was honestly no clear pattern or targeting. I tried tracking it and I felt that no, there was no particular targeting anywhere. But in the second stage of deletion that takes place, and that is why we all talk about 27 lakhs. although the real deletions were 90 lakhs in Bengal.
Yes.
But 27 lakh were the most disputed, targeted, and wrongful deletions. These are people who have given their documents, who have filled the enumeration form, given their documents, in so many cases, even the passport, and who were not allowed to vote. So the question is, that, no one can take away the fact that the Trinamool Congress government must have had some unpopular